Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one, and I have a treat for you guys today. I've got a home brew from Bumpy Road Brewery. Thank you so much, Bumpy, for sending me a few of your home brews. Really excited to try this one. This is the Wicked Late to Work New England IPA, clocking in at 6.3% alcohol. I will post a link to Bumpy's channel in the description below, so please go check him out, show him some love, and tell him John and Ellie sent you. All right. Nice hiss when I crack the bottle open. Okay. Very nice pour. Got about a 2-finger head. White, frothy head. The appearance is just like a NEIPA. Hazy, orange. It is opaque. I cannot see through it when I hold it up to the light. The aromas on this, very nice and fruity. Some tangerine, citrus notes, a nice little bit of bready malt character. There's a slight floral aroma with this as well. Almost perfumey in a way, in a good way. So fruity, more on the tropical more on the tropical side of things with the fruit notes. Maybe a little pineapple in there too. So pineapple, tangerine, a little bit of floral, hop character, that nice malty bready note. Smells like a winner. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. So slightly fruity up front, but it leads very quickly into a nice bready center. Some nice like wheat bready notes in the middle of the sip. Very bready in the middle, which I love. So the fruit notes are quite short-lived. You get a little bit of the citrus right up front, maybe a touch of pineapple, but it leads into that nice, hefty, bready center. The body with this is on the higher end of medium because it has such rich malt character. Carbonation is nice and prickly on the medium side as well. The finish with this is pretty short-lived. There's a significant bitterness with this. I'm not sure what the IBUs are, but if I had to guess, I would say somewhere between like 50 and 60. They're kind of getting up there. There's a definite bitterness with this on the finish. Kind of dries out the palate and makes you want to go right back in for another sip. It's a slightly lingering bitterness, but it's not. It's really not that lingering compared to some of the other beers I've had, like your West Coast IPAs, for instance. It's very mild compared to that, but it does have a pretty significant bitter finish. Mm. And as I keep sipping on it, a little bit of that floral, perfumey type hop character is coming through. This is really enjoyable. Um, an excellent homebrew for sure. I know the New England IPAs are very difficult to brew because of the way that you have to add the hops and get it just right, and the sheer amount of hops that you have to add to a New England IPA, I know, is a lot higher than your traditional IPAs because you're going for the hop character without a ton of the hop bitterness. I know you have to just keep adding them and adding them and adding them. So I'm sure there's a ton of hops in this. The hops that you use, Bumpy, work really well with this beer. Definitely nice and on the New England side of things, a really, really great beer. One more sip, and I'll give you guys a rating. I'm going to go with a 96. 96 out of 100. It's definitely a solid A, getting up there. The bitterness with this one is a little higher than what I'm used to with the New England IPAs. Um, it doesn't linger very much though. But for me, maybe I would have liked a little bit less bitterness in this particular beer. It does have a really nice, almost creamy mouthfeel. I'm not sure if there were flaked oats added. I know there's no lactose in this, but maybe some flaked oats or something could have been added in the brewing process to give it a little bit more of a smooth mouthfeel. It definitely has that going for it. It's a wonderful beer. I'm looking forward to trying the other New England IPA that he sent me as well to see. That one's a little bit higher ABV than this one. But I think this one turned out excellent. 96 out of 100. A wonderful, wonderful beer. Look at that color. Look at the nice head retention and the glass lacing. Job well done, Bumpy. Really appreciate it. 96 out of 100. That'll do it for this beer review. Go check Bumpy out. Like I said, link in the description below as well as right there. So click that icon, go to his channel, sub him up if you haven't already, and check him out. All right, we'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.